mask off, right?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back.
Good afternoon, everybody. And this is our second Chinese New Year special. And today,
I'll turn down the Chinese New Year
that
song
would be
a little
good.
bit.
Yeah, Chinese New Year music down. We're going to be showing you pineapple tarts and peanut butter cookies.
Yes.
And we tested it out, and they are good. Okay. And Aishah wants you to know that I've been nagging her. And she has reduced the amount of sugar in, and she was very worried again this morning because she was saying, I think I need to add sugar. I said, no, please don't. So we did do some checks around the staff, and I'm glad to say Primrose was on my side. We think the recipes as they are absolutely perfect. But there are one or two people who drink nothing but Coca-Cola who think they're not sweet enough. So sorry, guys, but we've gone for the less sweet because this is about the healthier you.
Yeah.
Right? So this is the healthier you for Chinese New Year. And you'll be pleased to know, of course, that both pineapples and peanuts are very good for health.
Yep, absolutely. And also in Chinese community, they mean a lot. That's why we are presenting these traditional festivities, delicacies, right?
Yeah.
To usher in the new year with good health, fortune,
prosperity,
for everything that comes with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So as Ceri's gonna start talking about the wonderful thing about peanut, I'm gonna start rolling.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do as I'm told.
My dough. So in here, I've got our amazing peanut butter, simply organic peanut butter. There you go, that one.
And I want you to know that this is indeed very special.
It is.
It's 100% roasted peanuts. And you won't find that with many other peanut butters. If you actually read the ingredients on things, as I do, you'll notice that things like Skippy will have the most amazing assortment of ingredients apart from peanuts. And I've experienced this quite a lot with some of the fast food chains as well. In order to make the profits they do, they don't put in the quality ingredients that you deserve. We think you deserve 100% peanuts in your peanut butter. So there are no sugars, there are no salts, there are no shelf life extenders or emulsifiers added to this peanut butter. It is 100% peanut.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's good quality organic peanut.
Very good. Of course, it's organic as well.
And it doesn't smell chemically, if you know what I mean. Some peanut product, right? When you open the jar, it smells. There's a funny smell that comes with it, right? But this one, as I open it, it smells like peanuts.
Right,
so,
right. In fact, the whole nut butter range is fantastic. Yeah. We're very, very proud of the nut butter range.
And then what else that goes in here is our organic cold pressed peanut oil. We have here in Zinsen.
Yeah. No, it's not organic. Sorry, couldn't manage that. Apologies for that one. That's my fault.
And then, of course, our all-purpose flour.
Australian all-purpose flour, right?
That's simply organic. And then
simply natural.
Yeah, simply natural organic. Yep.
Yeah.
Our simply natural organic cornstarch. A little bit of icing sugar, a little bit, and I mean a little bit. And of course, our non-alcoholic. No, that doesn't go in there.
No, that goes in the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's peanuts. Peanuts actually are another one of the amazing things that were brought back from the New World. In fact, there are decorations of what look like peanuts on pottery 3,500 years ago in South America. So it's another South American superfood, and it is a superfood because it has both protein and carbohydrates in it, as well as healthy fats. So this is really something that's quite beneficial for your health. The fats, in fact, include vitamin E, and they have been shown to help lower cholesterol and protect the stomach from stomach cancer. So definitely, not only do peanuts or huasheng symbolize health, long life, the birth of prosperity with the new year, continuous growth, multiplication of wealth, good fortune and stability, but they are also part of the Qingming diet. They're one of the top 10 foods for longevity. So this is wishing all of you long life with the new year. Fantastic. Okay.
And I'm just balling it up, my dough. Right? Everything goes in the Thermomix. I mean, Thermomix saves our lives, saved my life. Makes baking like such a breeze.
Very easy, right?
Yeah.
Very fast.
Everything goes in there. Mix it.
Okay, and can I just show you this beautiful little thumbprint in the cookie? I don't know if you can you see that? There's a thumbprint, and that also plays a role because we're going to glaze it with a water and egg yolk glaze, and they came out this morning so beautifully. I didn't even know there was a thumbprint because they raised a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just to collect the little egg wash.
Yeah. Egg wash. Very nice. So another interesting tradition from the Chinese, the Bai people in Yunnan treat people with peanuts, especially their men friends, to signify friendship. So the peanut has come to become something that's very important in celebrating friendship, in celebrating the coming together of the families. You'll always find peanuts in the 8-sided tray for Chinese New Year as well. So very, very interesting how something essentially initially from South America that belongs to the legume family, believe it or not. It's not a nut. It's actually it's a ground nut. It grows in the ground, but it's a legume like lentils and peas and beans.
I didn't know that.
Oh, there you are. I'm full of useless information, right? Okay. So, can I help you?
If you want to.
I did wash my hands.
You want to talk about something else as well?
I can do that, yes.
Since we are doing nuts.
We also have a very, very delicious sauce that Boss showed us how to make last year using the almond butter. And I've lost my key knife. Where's my red knife? Ah, my goodness, it's put away.
Something precious, you can't leave it open.
Can't leave it around for people to walk off with, right? So this is, again, 100% almond butter. And I've also taken some of our almonds, our raw almonds, and I've toasted them. So we're going to have like a crunchy, savory. You could have it as a dipping sauce, or you could also use it as a sauce for noodles. And you do know that we have the most amazing turmeric noodles for longevity as well, which I'll show you in a minute, as soon as I've got into this almond butter jar. There we go.
And this almond butter is part of our beautiful nut butter range.
It is. We have cashews, we have ABC, which of course is almond, Brazil, and cashews. We have almonds by itself, and we have the organic peanut. So there's the, what is it? Chun Fu, right? Over here. Okay, Chun Fu. So this is the auspicious character, and I'm told this is 70 inches of handcrafted turmeric noodles. So this is something very special to go into your steamboat. And it's 8% off, of course, because it's Chinese New Year, and it's just priced at $9.02, which I guess goes down to $9, right? So fantastic handcrafted turmeric noodles to go in your steamboat. And I think that maybe later on, if there are any left, I will use that with my fabulous organic chili oil.
Ceri was so excited when she made this morning.
This is something else very special. We have a high organic sunflower oil here. Now, what this means is it has a high content of monounsaturated fatty acids and a smoke point of 225 degrees C. So that means that I can heat my oil to quite a high temperature without damaging it in any way because it's stable because of the monounsaturated fatty acids and it has a high smoke point. So I heated it this morning with 3 slices of the Peruvian organic ginger and then poured it on top of our Chinese 5-spice and chili flakes with organic bay leaves. Okay, can you see that, camera? Whoa, okay. I still can't get it in the right place. It's gone down. There's a thing on there, so I can't actually see. It's blocking the. There's a white screen
that keeps popping up. I told you, yeah.
So I have Chinese 5-spice, chili flakes, bay leaves, star anise, Sichuan peppercorn. Okay, and I'm going to take some of that chili oil with the chili flakes and I'm going to mix it. Actually, there you can actually see.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I was going to say you can see the ginger.
Yeah.
Because we basically cooked the ginger until it was golden brown so that it has a nice flavor of the oil. I'm going to actually taste it on my fingers.
No worries. I'm just going to pop this in the oven. I've already glazed it.
That looks lovely. Very good.
Yeah. I've already. I think you need to do that one. Yeah.
So the chili's coming through nicely.
So that goes in the oven at 180 degrees for 18 minutes.
I'll put the timer for 18, yeah?
Okay.
Do we need to watch it or is it exactly 18?
It's exactly 8. I mean, we'll watch it.
Okay. So here we go. I'm going to take a spoonful of the chili oil without the big bits.
The color is so vibrant and festive, right? I mean, chilies are red.
Yeah. Auspicious, right?
Yeah. And you're right. This could go really well with your steamboat. You know how we have our steamboat stock?
Yep.
Already.
Yep.
And we have fresh veggies.
So
throw everything in together.
Pop a little bit of that. And then I'm going to grind the
almonds.
The almonds. When I can find the lid. There we go. See how that looks? No, a little bit more.
Do you want me to whisk this up?
Yes, sure. Okay, that sounds as if that's a good job.
Because the mic's just there.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm just whisking it up. Yeah. Oh, it smells amazing.
Okay, and we'll have a spoonful of the chunky almonds. We'll just make a little bit to begin with.
Okay.
And last but not least, our wonderful red yeast soy sauce, which is also, I think, on offer as a bundle for Chinese New Year. Okay. As you can see, Aishah and Ceri are arguing again.
Do you want to put more oil or is it meant to be thick?
I can put more oil?
Yeah.
You want some more chili taste?
Yes.
There we go. One more?
I think so, because it's quite thick.
Yep.
Okay.
But there is an actual recipe for the chili oil, which we can share with you, yeah? Ooh.
Is this how the consistency is?
Ooh, yes, that looks good. That looks very good.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Taste test.
Can I get a little spoon? Yeah.
So this is how it looks like.
I think this would be wonderful for accompanying my meat. There.
Yep.
Yep. You didn't get enough there.
I did.
Yeah?
I'll put more chili. I'll probably put more chili oil, but you know, it's up to your preference and your taste. Ceri's chili oil is amazing, and like the spiciness.
It will develop over
Yeah.
time. This is only just made, and it's only been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
But it will get spicier as it sits. Okay, one more. Actually, I'm going to put 2. I want to please my friend, though. There we go.
Yeah, and also I think it makes the consistency much nicer.
Very good.
All right, so this is your special dipping sauce. That is actually the recipe of our boss, right?
Yes, it is. Or I think he didn't use organic chili oil. He used another one.
Go. Ceri's organic chili oil recipe and boss's
Combination. Yeah.
So I like this kind of
Yes,
consistency
yes.
for sauce.
That looks very good.
See how it just like drips? You can have it with your dumplings. That'll be amazing.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
And dumplings, of course, are another one of those auspicious symbols for Chinese New Year.
Yep.
You must eat dumplings for Chinese New Year.
Ooh. Maybe that's what we want to do next week.
Oh,
maybe, baby.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to check again. Oh.
Yeah, better?
Yeah. Very good. Okay, on to pineapple tarts.
On to online.
Yes, that's really wonderful. This is Hokkien, I'm told, right?
Yes. That means luck come. Come over, prosperity. So what I did was I took 3 huge organic pineapple that we have, which was about 1.5 kilos worth, peeled, eyed it out, core it, cut into small chunks, put it in a Thermomix, list it, and then I strain it.
Yes, this was the important thing.
Yes.
And I think this is very interesting because I had always wondered, how you got the pineapple jam to be so thick.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you strain, and this is like the varoma from the Thermomix, that you strain the pineapple through into a bowl, of course, because it's wonderful, wonderful juice, as we experience. Organic pineapple juice is just to die for.
Yes.
And then you get a better consistency to make the jam.
Yeah, the pulp.
The biscuits, yes.
And I triple strain it. So I strain it once, and then I strain it again, and then I strain it again, just so that I get a nice chunk of pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the juice that we collected became so clear that it was like almost like a jar one that you'll buy, but it tastes amazing.
Yeah, best I've tasted.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think the thing is, how long does it take you normally without the Thermomix to make pineapple tarts?
4 hours.
4 hours,
just
guys.
The jam.
So this is why she has the patience to strain it 3 times through the strainer, okay? So she was so thrilled with how the pineapple jam was sped up with the Thermomix that she very gently went 3 times through to strain it.
Yes, that's the key word. You have to like really fold it gently so that the water kind of like the juice drains out really slowly without having the pulp go through.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once you collected all the pulp, it goes into the Thermomix again. I'm so good with my sugar. I'm so proud of myself. Can you imagine 1,500 grams of fresh pineapple with just 100 grams of Organic cane sugar, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of myself. I went overboard with Christmas sugar, right? And then for Chinese New Year, I'm reeling it in. I'm being very good.
She's on a diet.
And everybody's forced to be also. And then instead of using, I usually, when I cook on stove top,
Yep.
I usually use like a cinnamon stick. But in the Thermomix, I was afraid that it's gonna like pulverize. So Ceri suggested that we use our organic Ceylon cinnamon powder, and it was just like a tiny pinch.
It really was a pinch. I literally pinched, checked with Aishah the amount, and that's what went in.
And just that 3 ingredients in the Thermomix, 30 minutes, 120 heat, speed 6.
Yeah.
And then once it's done, I check it again, scrape the sides, another 10 minutes, Varoma, speed 6.
And remember, this is somebody who makes pineapple tarts every year. So initially, she was concerned that the color wasn't the same, but that extra 10 minutes deepened the color quite a bit. Right?
Yeah.
And then she mentioned to me, now if I had put the coconut nectar sugar in, it would be a nicer brown. However.
Yes. So, I mean, organic pineapple as it is, it's already nice and sweet. So with that little bit amount of sugar, it was just nice. And when my husband taste tested, he said it was perfect. But some of the colleagues mentioned that they would like it sweeter because in Chinese New Year, you want sweet things. But I was saying, like, if you have something that is complementary in taste, like the pineapple is sour and sweet at the same time.
Yep.
And then my dough, I do not put sugar in my dough. I've never had put sugar in my dough. My dough is pure buttery ghee. Is my key golden ingredient.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my key. That's my secret ingredient in my tart dough. Now this is a tart dough. It's not a biscuit dough, so it shall go in your mouth and it should melt.
Absolutely.
If you're doing a pineapple biscuit, then the bottom layer is a bit more harder and you have to kind of chew.
And Aisha taught me something very special this morning. You must not maul this dough.
Yeah.
Yes, you can if you're doing a biscuit dough.
Yes.
It toughens it up. If you want the dough to crumble in your mouth, you literally take it straight out of the Thermomix into the bowl or wherever you're going to keep it to chill, and that's it. You do not touch it.
Don't overwork it.
Right.
Hi, Vina. How are you?
Hi, Vina. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Yes. So, again, in the Thermomix, all I did was I put the all-purpose flour, the corn flour, the butter, the ghee, vanilla extract, 2 egg yolks. And we are using our organic, fresh, farm, free-range eggs, of course.
Yeah.
And it's so
Which are back
beautiful.
in, by the way. We had a couple of weeks just over Christmas.
I was panicking.
I know, we couldn't get them at all.
We were doing cookies and we got no eggs. I was like panicking. Yes, and that's it. In the Thermomix, it goes for super fast. I think it was like 3 minutes worth of whirling.
Right.
And then I tip it over. I put it in a clean wrap and I refrigerate it. Now, it's important to refrigerate it because, again, this is a tart dough. And then once you want to use it, you take it out and leave it at room temperature and then you can mold it out. So I'm going to use, we've experimented yesterday.
We did, yes.
So I'm going to use my modern
Not
presser.
the one made from brass, basically.
Yes. Modern presser that already has the mold in it, like the patterns in it. It comes with the pattern and without the pattern. And because I was taught and trained from young that you have to clip the sides of your tart to make it pretty. If not, you won't get a nice husband. So I was desperate for that. So I clip my tart, people. I do.
And she has a nice husband. It works.
So as you can see, my dough is still hard. So what you can do, you can even cut it, right? Or
give it to me. I have hot hands. You can see, right?
Me too, actually.
Oh, okay, good.
Or you can just like take some and then you roll it out into a ball first, like that. Okay, you roll it out. You roll it out into a ball like that. Okay, about this size. That's how I like it.
Is my size too small?
Can.
Still can?
Because I like it So I would dust some flour.
Okay, so I will roll because I have nice hot hands, and you
Yep.
see if mine are big enough. Okay.
So as you can see, it's really soft. It's really, really soft. So it's good to have a good like base of flour.
Otherwise, it will stick.
Yep. And then just tap it down a little bit.
Nina wants the recipe.
Yes.
I think we sent the recipes. If you want to put them online. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Okay,
do
so this one is a bit
without.
too big, and that one's a bit too small. I think. So.
See, if you bowl it out, see, it comes out just perfectly. So this is, if you can see, that's like a super pretty size, not so big, not so small, right in the middle of my palm, right? And then now I'm gonna clip it. Show me to show you how to clip. Go in, 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 in. Oh, this is tricky. Doing it further away from myself. There you go. And then all I need to do now is take my jam. I've boiled my jam. And you know what? This is what you can do with your kids. And you are actually passing down this amazing tradition and having quality time with your children. Because what I was telling Ceri when I first learned how to do this, my job given by my mom is to ball up jam. And then just put it on. Ta-da! All done.
It's cute, right?
And if you want, you can even put a small,
A dot in the middle,
Yeah.
or you put a V yesterday, right?
the V is more for the traditional mold,
Okay.
and this is for the modern mold. There you go. That's our first one. So we can make more.
We
Can you
can.
grab me a plate, please, sir?
I can.
So I'm going to continue to do my pineapple tart. I'll do one more time and show you guys.
It's a big plate. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rina, this is so easy to do. As you can see, that's the only ingredients that I need in the basket. That's it.
Right. Very, very small basket.
Yes. And if you have a Thermomix, my dear, oh my
She
gosh.
does. She's going to be so happy with the recipes. Can we get them up there?
So I'm going to do one this time.
If not, Vina, just WhatsApp me your email and I'll send you a copy, yeah?
Okay, this time I'm going to do already with the pattern on it.
Oh, that's cute. I see. So some with, some without.
Gosh, it's gone soft. Never mind. Ah, I know why. I forgot to dust.
Aha!
Okay,
Let
so
me grab
that's
those
the,
out.
That's the peanut cookies. Do they look all right? Oh. So
Can we get the camera to look at the peanut cookies?
Yeah.
Okay, so there they are with their lovely egg glaze. Very good. I'll keep the oven hot, yeah?
Yep. There. See?
Very good. So flouring is really important if you want to get the pretty pattern.
So this one is already with the printed pattern, but my mom will not accept that. If you live with my mom, that's not acceptable. You still have to clip it.
After all, a tradition is a tradition, right?
I think it's the teaching patience and endurance.
We all need to learn patience. I remember I was a bit of a I don't know how to say this, a bit of a kid that ran all over the place when I was little. And it was very difficult to keep tabs on where I was. So the only way my mother could be sure would be if she gave me something to do in the kitchen, whether it was churning cream into butter or mixing, the sugar with the butter for the cakes that she would make. It was a way of improving my patience and helping her out.
Okay, this is much better because I've made it closer to me. So this is for me, this size is a perfect size because again, it's portion control.
Yep.
Right? And you know that you can have a few because it's small.
Not too many though. Just
A few as in like maybe 3.
And I think it's also interesting if you look at it from the Chinese perspective, because pineapple is cooling, right?
Yeah.
But because it's baked, then of course it's also heaty. So that's something to think about, how a lot of these traditional recipes have a certain balance in them that we don't think about anymore, but that were originally put together for a purpose.
So I've attached the link on the pin message, so you can just click it and view the recipe.
Awesome.
Can they hear you? What you just said?
Nope. Ask them to look at the pin message.
So guys, Faith has already pinned it at the pin message, the recipe. So you can have a look at that.
And then you can see how simple it is and how easy it is using these nice organic ingredients.
Yes. The 3 pineapple sounds a lot, but this is all.
That's all we got.
That's all we
It was
got.
a bit horrifying, really. I mean, we did get the juice as well, but
I mean, in terms of the jam itself for you to use for your pineapple tart, it's not a lot. So,
and I don't know about you, but for me, it's very therapeutic. Standing here rolling the balls.
so while I'm doing this, do you want to talk about something else that we need to talk about as well?
Yes, I must wash my hands though,
Yes,
otherwise I'll
don't
get
worry,
them all
I'll do it,
greasy. Yeah, okay. You can manage, yeah?
Can.
Very good.
We have the pineapple tart recipe in there. Vina, do you also want the peanut cookie recipe? We did a peanut cookie earlier as well. And this is so easy.
The chili oil is there as well. I sent as well, right? Okay. So, as you can probably...
Okay.
Sorry?
Both the recipes are up.
Both the
Okay,
recipes
and
are
the chili oil? I didn't send to you. How evil of me.
You can send it to me later.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll put that up later. As you can see behind us, we have a really nice banner. And we are working this time with Disney to promote a healthier you for the new year. So both the brands, Zensin Organic and Simply Natural, are participating. And you'll notice that some of the vegetables actually have a little Mickey token on the top there. And they also have a QR code that you can actually scan. So there's prizes to be won. The shiitake mushrooms have the QR code. The carrots, the pea sprouts, the po chai or English spinach, and the bao chai or English cabbage. So all of those you can participate in and see if you can win the top prize of 388. So that's our fresh offer, the Zensin Organic. Over here, apart from the wonderful noodles, we have Yusheng set, which we demonstrated last week. So do check that video out if you didn't see it. That has a whole load of fresh vegetables that Aishah very kindly cut up very small. And then we added the crackers, the spinach crackers, the pumpkin crackers, and the pink crispy beetroot noodles. These are all made in our own processing plant up in Malaysia with high protein unbleached flour and the organic vegetable puree. Now that's topped then with seeds and nuts and carrot and ginger pickles and the yusheng sauce, which is plum based. So that came out last year and it was very, very popular. It's come out again and it's absolutely delicious. We ate it last week and really enjoyed it. If you want one, it normally retails at
Can you check your mic?
My mic is not working.
Can you check your
Mike? Oh,
okay.
It's on. It's not flashing.
Press the pair again.
Still not flashing.
The other battery.
Amy, I'll pass it to you.
technical issue, guys. Sorry.
Not in batteries.
Okay,
I will speak with Aishah's mic.
you can pop it out.
I'll speak here. Very good. So, the original price for this is $19.60, and of course we're doing some specials, 8% off for Chinese New Year, so that goes down to $18.22. Or if you want to buy two, you can have two for $20.80. So, heartily recommend that. Absolutely fantastic. And what I'd also like to mention, and we have had one customer take advantage of this already, we are able to take your orders here and get them delivered in Malaysia. So am I working again? Awesome. Thank you very much. Maybe Vina can let me know if you can hear me.
And I've said it far too many times to the point
Yeah,
that Faith is saying that, Aishah, you've said it so many times already. This is the best yusheng I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not joking, and I'm not saying it just because I'm saying it, but it's true.
I'm not pinching her from behind.
This is the best yusheng I've ever tasted.
Good. And like I say, if you want to send these gifts to your loved ones in Malaysia, we can manage that for you. We can take your orders here and send to Malaysia. So we are delivering these in Singapore, island-wide, but you can also get these gifts sent to your family in Malaysia. And I know it's been very, very difficult for some of our staff here. They haven't seen their families for nearly 2 years. So this is a very nice reminder that they're still alive and kicking. So, yusheng, fantastic. Okay, and then one of our other beautiful sets that R&D have put together up in Malaysia is this fantastic set here. And I don't know if I alter this. Can you see? That's actually in 24 karat gold.
Oh.
Yeah, the ang pao
24 carat, nah.
Yeah. I was told it was 24 carat. Not Thai carrot. So there's ang pao in there, and there's the couplets in there. Can see if I can show you what I mean. Yes. So there are these that also come with the sets that you can hang up for good luck. Plus, you have a rainbow missoir, which I think are absolutely delightfully delicate. Look at those peachy and pink and green colors. I think they're just amazing. There's the organic green tea, which is grown in Egypt biodynamically. So it's not only organic, it's biodynamic organic. Excellent green tea. Doesn't go bitter even when you leave it in the cup, because I've done it, because they're tea bags. We've got raw honey. So I think that's wild harvested raw honey. We've got the new millet granola in there. We have the quinoa, which is that amazing snack where I opened it and just didn't stop till I'd finished the bottle. I didn't even share it with anybody. And then we have these handmade noodles, both the turmeric and the beetroot, in the shape of Mickey's head. So that's a fantastic set there, and I think that's retailing for $48. Is that correct, Faith? $48? Yeah. So that's a lovely set also to gift to your nearest and dearest.
So I think I'm gonna put my first batch of the pineapple tarts in.
Excellent.
Just so that you guys can see what the end product look like.
That's right. Oh dear, there's one needs eating.
Yes.
But I won't eat it. I'll give it to Faith.
Perfectly waiting to get eaten.
Can I help?
Sure.
Okay. Not so easy. You have to be a bit delicate.
Yes. Again, like, I mean, if you prefer your tart to be a bit more biscuity, that's a word.
Yes, it certainly is.
Then by all means you can either knead the dough more, or like, you know, play around.
Do you want two more? But Aishah is very, very determined that they should absolutely melt in your mouth as soon as you put them in, and they do.
I mean, one of our colleagues did say that, the bottom bun needs to be slightly more harder. But I'm like, not my tart.
She was
Maybe
going,
somebody
no,
else's tart.
not my tart. That's not a tart. That's a biscuit.
That's a biscuit. That's pineapple biscuit.
Nice. We get the thumbs up for the peanut cookies. That's fantastic.
So, do you want to have a go?
Oh, and look like an absolute klutz. Sure, why not? Okay, so what do? I take this and this maybe together?
Yep, sure.
Okay. And then what do I do?
I'll just dust this for you first.
Yes, so it doesn't stick. Is that big enough?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, the thrill. I have to press it down,
Yep.
and I saw you press it down. About like that?
Yep.
Okay. Down?
Yeah. Okay.
And then?
Take it out. Yep, there you go.
And then push?
Yes.
Oh.
There you go.
And then gently. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
This really does require patience. It's sticking, Aishah.
No, you won't. Relax. We've dusted it.
Yeah, but I got hot hands.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now
for
the true test.
Now for the tricky bit. I'm on my third husband, guys. So if there's a third husband out there. So how? Like this? Just pinch it?
Oh, okay. I would hold it gently like that, like you're holding a pencil. Okay? Like you're holding
Short,
a pencil.
short,
I'll
short.
just dust it that again.
Yep. And then
just clip it.
like this?
Yeah.
That looks very weird. Are you sure?
There you go.
Oh, I messed the next one up though. See, it's fate. I just have lousy husbands.
No.
Look at this. Look at this mess.
It comes with practice, guys. But of course, like with this modern one, there's already the side that comes with the pattern, so you don't have to clip it.
She's having a ball here. See, I'm really trying for that good third husband, you can see, right?
Put it straight in there. Now just
I put the ball on?
Yeah.
Press it down gently, right?
Yeah. And then your little.
Okay, very good.
So that can go in the oven. 18 minutes.
Very good. Wonderful.
Yep.
You're going to make some more for the rest of the company?
Yes, I will. Now, please feel free to put the balance of your dough in the fridge while you're like doing it so that it does not melt or it does not become softened. Because it's probably harder if it's too soft for you. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to?
Just that I'm in awe of all the foods that actually came from South America. Tomatoes, sweet potatoes, peanuts, pineapples. It's so interesting to me because they've become really part of our diet.
Yes.
No matter where you go. It's like the Philippines, right? They have pineapples growing everywhere now. But they came from Brazil, Paraguay, that region, which is just amazing. But they're now all across the tropical and subtropical regions, wherever they can be grown. And they used to be such a treasured fruit because you can imagine, you if you're Christopher Columbus and you go over and you bring one pineapple back to the king, and we can't grow it very easily in Europe at all because it's not tropical, then this fruit is an absolute treasure. But if you see it sort of nowadays, particularly in Thailand, which is one of the largest producers, they will take a pineapple, cut it in half, take out the middle and serve you pineapple rice. Now, this is something that is for the Europeans would have been unheard of in like the 16th, 17th centuries because it was, such a rare thing nobody ever saw. And of course, that became a challenge. And there are a lot of nutty Europeans, the English in particular, and also the Dutch, are very keen on bringing back seeds and trying to grow the plants. And they actually had glass houses in the UK because, as you know, the UK is, in my words, cold, grey and miserable. I mean, it can have sunshine, but I always remember my birthday being in August and it would usually rain. So they had pineries, which were glass houses where they would try to grow pineapples, which is just simply amazing. And I mean, we are very lucky because these pineapples are not grown with hormones.
Yes.
The commercial pineapples have all kinds of funny things done to them so that they can get more than one crop a year.
Yes.
I mean, it's just the same as they do with the animals. They feed them hormones so that they grow quickly, right? So we have organic pineapples. They have the true taste. To me, these taste like the Sarawak pineapples. Did you ever have pineapples in Sarawak?
Yeah.
To me, that's what they taste like, which is a very wonderful flavor for the pineapples. Much nicer than the things that I had as a kid that would arrive on the shores of the UK. So pineapples, once very rare and a treasure, have now really become part of everyday life. I am so envious watching her do that. You saw how I was doing it. She's going, done, right? Oh.
But we talked about how we can send to Malaysia.
We have twice.
Okay. Great.
But I can do it again. Just to reiterate, guys, any of these wonderful CNY offers you can send to Malaysia. And of course, you can send island-wide. If you go to zensin.com.sg, you just put in CNY, because I've rigged it so that all the offers will actually show when you put those in. So if I look at what I have here, I have the sesame cubes and the black sesame cubes. I have the quinoa, the yusheng. I have the shiitake mushrooms. I have the wonderful clementines that you can see here. As Boss promised, we're having these organic clementines all the way through to Chinese New Year. So that little basket there, $18.80 to gift to your friends. Absolutely wonderful. And we've actually sent some of these out already, and we've had reports back on the delicious flavor of the clementines. So this is very good. The longevity noodles, I'm so proud of our R&D team and Mimi in particular for coming up with these beautiful noodles every year. I really think they're wonderful when I just have them ordinarily in a packet, but then to have an auspicious Chinese character as well, I think is a really lovely gift. So that's just $9.02, which probably goes down to $9. If you're going to do Steamboat, we have 3 different types of Steamboat stock now, which you can use.
Almost like ready to go all in one, right?
Yes. The Organic Park was offering organic Steamboat quite a long time ago, and they came out with this Steamboat stock. And I was really surprised a couple of years ago when I tried it, because it just has Steamboat stock. I think it's just $5 for the box, and it has organic soybean extract, fragrant Solomon's seal rhizome, which I think the Chinese call yu-tu or something like that, and goji berries. And remember, these are our really, really top quality goji berries. They're grown in Mongolia, and they're grown without even the use of nicotine. Okay, nicotine can be used for an organic insecticide. This one has low battery, so it's about to disappear. We're having problems with the batteries today, never mind. Okay, so that has the goji berries in. They, of course, are very, very good for your eyes. I don't know about you, but I actually like to munch on them, and I really love them in my soup. So you can eat them hard, you can eat them soft. So those are in the Steamboat stock, the original Steamboat stock. The super big packets here have been developed by Malaysia R&D. They're $6.80. And this one is the Nourishing Soup. This is vegan friendly, guys. So for anybody who's working with being a vegan, this is a perfect soup base for you. You just put the ingredients into the soup filter bag, and you soak it in 4.5 to 5 liters of water for about 10 minutes, and then you boil the soup. Okay, then you turn it down low to simmer for about an hour, and of course you can then season with salt, or for those of you who like to add miso, which I do, then when you finish cooking, then you can add the miso, and it's all ready for you to start popping in your organic vegetables. This one has organic sun-dried red dates, raw walnuts for your brain health, organic soya nuggets, organic mini shiitake mushrooms. Those are the Qingyuan mushrooms, the original birthplace of the domestication of mushrooms that was served to the imperial court. Then organic sun-dried goji berries, and kombu, of course, which is that wonderful kelp-like seaweed that grows in places like northern Japan in cold water. The wonderful umami flavor that comes with that, and of course the little salt crystals that are on the seaweed.
Do we put the timer for the tart?
For the ones you just put in, no.
The tart, no.
How many minutes would you like?
How long did we have it in there already?
Bujdao. I'll do you 15. Is that any good?
I think it's more than 3 minutes in there. But
Okay.
55 minutes in already.
okay.
So here's the clear soup. I'm just going to take a schluck. This is similar, vegan-friendly Steamboat Stock. And again, this has that wonderful umami flavor from the Qingyuan mushrooms. It has cashews, which make a nice, thick, kind of... I'm not quite sure what the cashews do, to be perfectly honest. They've got garbanzos in there, organic soya nugget, maitake mushrooms, and ginger powder. So 3 options for your steamboat. And then, of course, if you want something a little bit more mala, there's our wonderful chili flakes, or Aishah's favorite, the red chili powder supreme.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
that is aromatic rather than super spicy.
Yes.
And I think chili connoisseurs actually appreciate the different notes in the supreme,
Is it like paprika?
as opposed from the...
It's better than paprika. Paprika has a
Paprika
sweet
has no
note.
capsaicin,
Yeah.
so there's no heat in there. This has the heat, but it's very aromatic. So I would say it's very refined.
And it gives a nice, like a smell to it as well, like, you know, a nice aromatic smell to it. 'Cause I was sharing with Ceri, now I put, like, even if I fry chicken, I put a bit of this supreme chili powder in it together with all my other marinade, and it just elevates the whole thing. And my family's like, oh, this is a different chicken. And I'm like, yeah, because I've got a secret sauce, a secret thing in it now.
And it's so cute that you said that, because the first time we got organic free-range chicken in, I wanted to see if I could taste any difference. And the flour that I put on, I put the supreme chili powder in it as well. There's a little bit of salt, a little bit of the supreme chili, and then the wholemeal flour. And it was delicious.
Yes.
Absolutely delicious. What else do you put the supreme chili powder into?
Of course, my curries.
Ah, okay.
Of course.
Yes.
I have to put it in my curries. I put it in a lot of my marinades as well, like every other marinades that I do. That needs kind of like a powder kind of, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. So
We started a bit late, right? So I think
we also have the bundle, I think, for the soy sauce and the veggie soy sauce. So just something to remember. I think there's a special price for them. Do you have the pricings?
this is what happens if you forget to put the timer when you put your cookies in. You have to
Keep looking.
keep looking. We were so excited to talk.
We were.
But what Ceri says, if you are into baking and you love kind of like this hands-on activities, it's very therapeutic. And when you see other people enjoy, like for me, when I see other people enjoying my bakes, it's the most wonderful feeling ever. Right, Ceri?
What was that?
Like when you see people enjoying your bake and your hard work,
Oh, yes.
it just gives you
I mean, that's the whole reason for doing it, right?
yes. The gratification is beyond.
Okay, so we do have a bundle indeed on the soy sauce. The normal price for these size bottles is $8.90, but you can have 2 for $16, which is great for Chinese New Year. And that's both the red yeast soy sauce and the organic soy sauce. So 2 for $16. I knew there was a bundle, so that's great.
Is it the one with the red yeast? Yep.
Yeah.
I love the red yeast.
Yeah, I like both of them. They're both very good.
We also have some really nice bottled up Mickey
We do, yes.
products that you can actually display on your coffee table for Chinese New Year.
We do. There's actually a customer was asking me about the cubes this morning.
Mm-hmm.
The R&D again have developed the sesame and the walnut. The sesame cubes, and of course there's the quinoa crisps as well as the millet granola. I also have a basket over there which is full of things to go in your steamboat, so maybe I should talk a little bit about that while the cookies are baking.
Yep.
Do you have a kind of a gut feeling as to when they should come out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Very good. Okay, so we have the brown shiitake and the white shiitake. And as Primrose pointed out to me yesterday, they all come from Qingyuan, which is the birthplace of the domestication of the mushrooms. We also have organic dried black fungus, which is something that's really essential for Chinese cooking and, of course, for health. I had one customer approach me. She wanted to basically put black fungus and black beans and black sesame all together to make a health food drink. And I think that's very, very interesting because especially when it's organic dried black fungus, it can go into all kinds of dishes and really benefit your health. And I'm thinking, for example, of chap chai. So this is, I don't know anywhere else that has organic black fungus. I really don't. So that's just something special. We also have the white fungus, which is traditionally used in some of the desserts with rock sugar. Absolutely delicious. And we made that last year, I think, for Chinese New Year. We made it in conjunction with goji berries and, of course, the sun-dried red dates. Those are organic sun-dried red dates, and they are very delicious. Red dates are supposed to be nourishing for the blood in traditional Chinese medicine, so that's something certainly to add to your soups and your broths for your loved ones and your family. And, of course, where would the broth be if it didn't have some beautiful noodles to actually soak up the broth? So this is mung bean vermicelli, and that's actually made from organic mung beans. So those are also one of my favorite things when the broth has got to sort of the really rich point. It's organic mung beans and sago starch. So very, very nice vermicelli to soak up the broth from your steamboat.
I think.
You think therefore they're ready?
Yeah.
I'll get them out.
Can you just help me flip the bottom to check?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. If it's nice and...
They move.
Okay.
Is that good?
Should be.
All
so
right.
This is the end product.
There's our wonderful pineapple tarts. They look good. They are golden brown, as they should be.
Mm-hmm. So 18 minutes should do it. Did you have the thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they look absolutely beautiful. So I'll get you another plate. Are we good?
Yep.
Very good. Well done. This is what a real baker does. She does it by gut feel. Shall I? Yeah, I can do it if you like. I've got asbestos hands. Right, let me do it. Very good. Okay.
So I hope you enjoy our sharing today. These are really, really easy, simple recipes that you can do using organic ingredients, and it's healthy. It's portion control, sugar control,
Reduce sugar, yes.
and also like you know, it's if you involve the whole family, it becomes a tradition. Then every single year, your children will look forward to making these wonderful goodies, and it will make your festivities more meaningful. To me, I feel. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Very good.
It's all right.
Let me move the tray, and then you can just show everybody the two cookies, and
So-
then we will love you and leave you.
These are the two cookies that we've made today. My pineapple tart, as well as my Chinese peanut cookies. So I hope you enjoy. Please look out the recipes. It's already in the link.
Yep.
Yeah. So see you next week.
Yes, for Steamboat.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye now.